Hello. So today I'm going to be talking about a lot of stuff because your girl's tired, okay? Your girl's tired. So I'm going to talk a little bit about me and how I got started because I understand the people on YouTube who don't follow me on Instagram or Twitter, even new people that follow me on Instagram and Twitter, don't know how I started. And you guys need to know. So, um, also, I need to talk about a lot of stuff. So, the way that I got started, I never went to school for dating. Okay, I never, studied men. I actually did not even plan to ever be a dating coach. The way I honestly got started was that I was just tweeting about my life. Literally just taking pictures, posting pictures. Some of them you can still find on Instagram. And I had a lot on my old account. I was just taking pictures of me out on dates. That's it. I was taking a lot of pictures of me out on dates, all the gifts that I was getting. People who have followed me for a long time, they seen when I was going on trips and everything like that. When I was getting flown out to different places. When I was involved in that lifestyle. I'm a reformed Don. I'm a reformed player now. But yeah, people that were there, they definitely saw it. So yeah, that's how I got started. And I only was supposed to be helping one or two people out. But the person that came to me, they actually said to me, like, your advice that you put out there, and I was just tweeting, the stuff that you tell people is so good. Like, you should be getting paid for it, and I want your help, but I don't feel comfortable coming to you unless I'm paying you for it. And I was like, no, girl, it's okay. I'll help you, because I thought she was just going to be one person that wanted help. So, turns out she's like, no, I don't want to come to you until you have some payment set up or something like that, because then I'll feel more comfortable, taking advice from you. And she told me that, so I went and I thought about it for a few weeks, and like 3 weeks, because I was like, I don't know what to pay this woman. And I actually said this in my interview with a magazine. I was just like, I don't know what to charge this woman, because I'm just trying to, she just wants some help finding out stuff with guys. So yeah, I was like, I don't know. So I announced that I was going to be opening sessions in a few weeks. And at that time, I was dating somebody, and we had a falling out, which I did another video about. And after me and him had that falling out where he didn't show up to something that I had planned for us, I literally came home and I launched my business. I just launched my business for $25, but this was after people had been watching how I was living for at least a year or so, at least a year, 2 years, but I had been doing it long before I was on the internet. So yeah, I've been a player. I've been a Don. Now I'm just trying to create formalized sessions to help every individual, because individual problems are different. There's a few commonalities, and that's normally what I put on my media, but people have individual issues, and I work hard to make sure that everybody is winning internationally. So now we look up almost 2 years later, because I've only been doing this for about let's say it'll be 2 years in September. So it's July now, so about 24 months, 22 months. So now I am international, working with people, have success with people in all continents except for Antarctica. And Antarctica, some researchers there, they do follow me, so that's great. Shout out to you guys. But yeah, I started out because I was that, and I still am that. People still follow me for that. It's not, I didn't study or had to do any of that. I didn't even have all these problems that people be talking about with men because it was just not a thing for me. Like, it never is a thing for me. I'm a boss, so I don't need to be dilly-dallying with a bunch of men who really have nothing going for themselves or doing anything to improve my life, because what's the point? It's just never been a thing for me. I wasn't even raised that way to be dealing with stuff. I don't know who raises their children that way, but you're doing it wrong. But yeah, so it's just so crazy. Like, now, I guess it seems like after the Black Lives Matter movement, everybody started trying to hop on the whole dating coach thing because they see me coming up. So now everybody's trying to tweet dating advice. Now everybody wants to be a professional with dating or whatever. And let me get closer. Let me explain something to y'all. A lot of these people that's tweeting advice are learning from me. I'm talking about people that got even 50 times more followers than I do. They steal from my posts and crop my stuff out so that they can book clients for themselves, and they don't even have half of the success rate that I have. My success rating, I would put it at a good 98 percentile, because the only people that don't win are the ones that don't want to listen. And that's very few. That's very few, though. Like, I'll probably say altogether, like, a good 8 people that I've worked with that I just was like, I can't help you, in the almost 2 years that I've been doing this, about 8 people that I was like, oh yeah, you're beyond help because you're just a psycho or something. But a lot of these people follow me. They're either my clients, my followers, or they steal my posts to book clients. And then you got these other people who think because they have more followers than me, they know better. And a lot of these people do not know what they're talking about. They don't. They have no idea what they're doing. They have no idea what they're talking about. And they're learning from me. They're my clients. They're my followers. So, and they got way more followers than me. They be having like 500,000 followers following me for dating advice, booking stuff with me for dating advice, okay? I have other professional coaches or people who are friends with professional coaches coming to me for my dating advice, for my sessions. And it's just so ridiculous, all the stuff that people come to me with. Also, because people have so many weird crackhead like type of theories about dating, and it really doesn't match with real life. It doesn't match with real life. And I really need people to understand that, because all the time I'm being bought with this dumb bullshit that somebody else said or created, and then you got my clients doing it and stuff because this person has more followers than me or something like that, and then it's not working for them. Nobody's getting success from that. The only people that are getting success are my clients and my followers who follow the rules and guidelines that I post. That's it. Those are the only people that are getting success. That's the only winning team. Everybody else, they don't know what they're talking about. They have no real experience. They don't know what they're doing. And a lot of people are just doing it because it seems like the next popular thing to hop on. Because that's what people do. That's what people do. And just like with the Black Lives Matter thing. Rarely you see people talking about that now. But that when it was popping, that was what everybody was hopping on. They had threads about Black Lives Matter and everything like that. Like, a lot of people just hop on whatever trend and try to act like they're professional at it. But they have absolutely no idea what they're doing. That's why a lot of these people who read these books from these top sellers and everything like that, they don't really have any success after reading it. They don't have really any success. And I'm being bought with this bullshit because everybody thinks that, well, since this person is a top seller, since this person has 500,000 or 1 million followers, then this must be the right way to do it. No, it's not. It's actually not. None of those people actually know what they're talking about. They don't. So it's so freaking hard to be a dating coach in this social media period, because it's just like tons of bullshit that's being thrown at you for you to either answer to, have to debate against, and then also being thrown at you to deal with. Just like freaking 30-year-old people who want to dress like the Bebe's kids but date millionaires. let me tell you guys something. That's something I didn't even do, and I was living in a hood. Okay, like it's very easy to dress nice, but I'm not. I cannot switch your life around if you wanna. If you a 30-year-old grown woman, man, non-binary person who wants to dress like a baby kid but wants to be put on with all the best of the best of the best. Absolutely not. I'm not doing all of that. I'm not switching you all the way around. You need to dress like a fucking adult, okay? Dress like an adult. You 30 years old when ripped jeans and jeans zippers all the way up here and jumpers and shit. I'm not. What else? What else do you need to know? What else? What is not obvious to you? What's not obvious? How is it not obvious that because of the way you're dressing, those people are looking at you and thinking you're probably a child or not interested in talking to those types of people? What are you missing? You know? Also, like, I'm not going to force my advice on anyone. Okay? I'm not going to force my advice on anyone. It's not my responsibility to be your mom, sister, therapist, take care of your mental health, go cater to your breakups or give you free advice. None of y'all is my clients, okay? None of y'all is my clients. So this is what I think people need to understand in this social media age. People online are not your personal everythings for free at that. Okay, so if I post dating advice, it's up to you to apply it. It's not up to me to make you apply it. It's not up to me to take care of your mental health. Your mental health is your responsibility. That's for you to take care of and you to keep track of, and that's a journey for yourself. Everybody cannot know your exact journey of your mental health on the internet. It's just not possible. It's not possible for everybody to keep up with exactly where you are. And that's something I actually grew up learning from my own parents. Like, you cannot depend on random people to be everything for you, especially random people on the internet. You don't go around expecting random people to just be doing everything that you need them to do for free. You don't do that. That was something that, like, my parents taught me about strict boundaries, number one, and number two, about respecting people's space, you know? And that's something that's so crazy that I don't understand why, like, a lot of people did not grow up with, you know? Your mental health is your responsibility because it's your personal journey. That's not even something that you have to share with a lot of people, especially not on the internet. You go through that, the things that you need to go through, that's something you share with a professional or somebody in your experience that understands you, like a best friend or a group or something like that. It's not for random people online to be responsible for. You know, I tweet general advice for everybody, but definitely it's up to you to apply it. Whether you have mental health issues, queer, black and fat, black and skinny, tall, from the hood, from the suburbs, it's up to you to apply it the right way to your life. I can't make you apply it. You know, that's up to you to do. Just like anything, your business and your careers and everything like that, all the research that you have to do is up to you to do. Nobody's going to bring that to you. Nobody is responsible for bringing that to you. And that's something people need to learn in this age of social media, because I feel like everybody believes that in the age of social media, everybody that they see on the internet has to be everything specifically to them. No. I am a person, a business, with my own personal clientele. It's up to you to follow the free advice and appreciate the free advice that's being given. If it don't apply to you, you don't apply it. If you don't like it, you don't apply it. That's it. So yeah, that's basically how I feel about this whole being a dating coach in social media and everything like that, because it's just like it's a lot. It's a lot. And it's more a lot being on the media than it is working with my own clients. Me and my own clients, we're smooth. We're winning. You know, it's all these people that's trying to mooch off of me for some free advice on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter, who got who expect me to do the work and then some for them. My clients is already winning. They already paid, so they already winning. So those are my responsibilities. The rest of you guys, you gotta take what's there, apply it to your life, and it's up to you to do it. Not for me to be spending all day trying to individually coach thousands, tens of thousands of people. Absolutely not. So yeah, you can hit me up on Actual Black Mermaid on Instagram, or you can comment below. I don't care, on YouTube. And yeah, that's just how it is. And I'll talk to you guys later.